Now y'all want to keep it real. I want to know who after can help me. And somebody who can finance is doing it, you gonna get doing it. But you know what? I'm gonna say it out here on camera. That means the other half of it. If anybody out there that can help me,
Alright, faggot. Fuck ass nigga, if I was to kill you, I'd be wrong. Driving all goofy and shit, man.
You know what? I'm gonna say that I'm going to camera. Believe that's what it really that means the other half of it. If anybody out there that can help me, if anyone that put off the difference you can help me, and then if you change on that, if you like other people, any of them. Now y'all want to keep it real. I don't know who after can help me. When we're talking about it, you can say that you're doing it, you're going to get doing it. But you know what? I'm going to say that I'm going to camera. Believe that's what it really that means the other half of it. If anybody out there that can help us, America is everybody that you put up the different if you can help me, I ain't asking for a change, I ain't asking for $2, I'm asking for $2. If you help me, I'm asking for $2. Any of them? Now y'all want to keep it real. I want to know who out there can help me. The way we talk about it, if you're doing it, you're going to get doing it. But you know, I'm going to say that I'm going to camera. I believe that's what it really got me the other half of it. If anybody out there can help me, if you can help me, I ain't asking for a change, I ain't asking for $2, I'm asking for $2. Any of them? Now y'all want to keep it real. I want to know who after can help me. The way we talk about it, you said, if you finance is doing it, you're going to get doing it. But you know what? I'm going to say that I'm going to camera.
What is happening?
I believe that's what it really that means the other half of it. Anybody out there that can help me anything, America is letting know that you got put up with different if you can help me, I ain't looking for a change, I ain't looking for Doing it, we gonna get good. But you know what? I'm gonna say it out here. That's what it really got me feeling like it. If anybody out there that have to America, just let it know that
You failed too. Ha. Your ass done failed too. Damn, mommy. Lord, this nigga died. Yeah, let's go. Let's go to the casino. Why not? Or the freeway.
Wow! And you made great time on a bike! You were on the yayo, right?
That's your car. I just drive a bike.
Look, hey.
Yeah, you can hop in. You could drive. I mean, you can.
So, if you can help me, I ain't asking for a change.
Always room for improvement.
You ask me about underwear. You don't get no brand new car underwear. You get underwear other inmates don't want.
That's pretty nasty.
10-4.
You gonna get when you first go in there, they gonna give you some.
You don't get clean underclothes.
Well, when you,
I mean, no. You get some another man done wore and they don't half washed it, got stains in it and all that. You get that.
that's what you want to put on your pocket. You put they give you some underwear. Say what size you want. You say I put Diddy around 40, 42. 40 underwear. They bring it, when he looks at it, stains all in the back of it. He just make these dirty. They ain't gonna take it. You don't wear it.
Man, ain't no better.
You ask me about underwear. You don't get no brand new car underwear. You get underwear other inmates don't want.
That's pretty nasty.
He said, man, what happened? What's going on? He said, man, your cell partner just punched the lady in the face. And I was like, what? Like, yeah, he just punched the lady in the face and sealed in the face on the floor. So I'm like, oh my God. Now I'm in the cell with them, so whatever it is, they come into my cell as well. You know, they come into my cell as well because we sleep there. So I was shocked, man, that he did that because of, like I say, his attitude, which also is a testament to prison. Like I say, you can never get too comfortable. You could never know who's who. You could never put limitations on what somebody will and won't do. Because I didn't think he would do that, but he did it. You know? And the craziest part about the situation was, what I found out later on was, she came in on the floor and he was down there. And he told somebody that he was talking to. He said, man, you know, the girl wrote me a charge, man, a bogus charge, man. I'm getting tired of her. She done wrote me so many charges. He said, I'm getting ready to go over here and knock her out. So the dude said, yeah. I said, man, what happened? What's going on? He said, man, your cell partner just punched the lady in the face. And I was like, what? Like, yeah, he just
But who is flying the plane?
seal in the face on the floor. So I'm like, oh my God. Now, I'm in the cell with them, so whatever it is, they come into my cell as well. You know, they come into my cell as well because we sleep there. So I was shocked, man, that he did that because of, like I say, his attitude, which also is a testament to prison. Like I say, you can never get too comfortable.
The only reason that I didn't get in prison, you know what? I didn't get raped. Yeah, that's the word. Raped too. Fast. The only reason. It ain't because one reason it wasn't because I was tough. tough don't make you shit in the penitentiary. It ain't a nigga that motherfucker tough enough for shit. Any nigga come home and tell you he was a tough man in prison, he a lying motherfucker. Ain't no tough niggas in prison. It ain't no badder than everybody nigga
Bye.
in prison.
Have a good one.
Never. The only thing nothing happened to me in prison because one reason, God was on my side. And I knew that. I just told you I grew up in church. That's how I knew why nothing happened to me. It ain't nothing about me being tough. Nothing. As I talk to you. What's up, man? Where you from? Shit.
Yeah? I ain't hungry right now. I ain't hungry right now. I ain't hungry right now. I am not hungry right now. Bruh.
Okay, team leader. Welcome to the maiden flight of the Los Santos Angels. We are inbound and cleared hot. Our target is a Merriweather field base located at the Davis Ports mining facility. You'll be flying into restricted airspace with probable surface-to-air batteries and extensive ground reinforcements. Your objective is to engage the enemy, fuck shit up in general, and then land and recover immobilized cache of whatever raw material they've been extracting. We need to know what the hell they're up to down there and get ahead of it. Good luck, TL. CR out.
Okay, people, comms all good? Good. Cohorts for Davis Courts should be with you now. You're clear to engage. Nothing like a bombing run to set the tone, right? Don't worry, they got the transport with the raw material locked up in a military-grade container, so feel free to light this bitch up. Fly smart. Remember, they got anti-air down there. should split up. One of you grab the cargo vehicle, and the other land the Avenger right next to it. Then just load up and get out of there.
Take your snacks out. There you go.
Okay, so our intel says the raw material's ready to roll. Should be on the back of an off-road transport inside the container. Probably easier to just park the whole thing right in the Avenger, but you can drive it out of there too if you're trying to break a sweat. Yep, here come the reinforcements. Boogies inbound. Taking on these clowns. Trust me, this is just a start. Where will this get from here?
This case, me, chill, chocolate bread. I got bologna, all this stuff in the store. I got canned ham, mushroom, cream, mushroom, chicken, got ham chop. I got breakfast fried chicken. I got all that in the store, man.
So they don't be having food and no money, and they might be on drugs. They don't have their drugs.
They ain't got nothing. They like our kids. What's up, man? Where you from? And they talk. See, that's enough. And when they tell you to squat and spread your head, it makes you walking back and forth. You bent over with both hands on your cheeks, that is spread it over. Motherfucker walk in and motherfucker say, damn. And you ready to go look around, you see a bunch of inmates standing over on the board, say, turn around, lift the ball, raise your arms up, you good. Then you walk out and all that stuff. I ain't thinking on the balance. I'm on the yard, man. So I go in the shower, and in this shower, there's about 50 inmates in the shower. All up naked. Some of us come in behind me, pulling off their clothes. I kind of hesitated, I said.
And you 16 years old?
No, I'm 17 at this time.
Oh, I said, okay, Pettyville.
Yeah. And this is what they're going to come to you with. You going to walk to your cell, and somebody going to throw a bottle of this through your bottle. You're going to know what it means. You can see a bottle of this laying on your bed. Baby oil. You can come through the next day as another bottle. Yeah, if somebody want to do something, come to me face to face. I'm a man. I'm all that old. Then one day you're going to walk up, somebody going to pop you in your head, knock you down, tie you to the bed, take your shorts down, put that squirt it all up around you, rub it in. Somebody going to pop you in your head, knock you down, tie you to the bed, take your shorts down, put that squirt it all up around you, rub it in. getting back on you and hunt. And it's fair. And $2.
Yo. Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Nothing. How about you?
Just a few days after the Guardians shipped out their platinum glove second baseman, Andres Gimenez, they completed a full trade of the right side of the infield. Their first baseman, Josh Naylor, he's a Diamondback. You guys have been standing in on social media. Fuzzy, what's your opinion on this trade? Did you get what do you make of this? Well, that's what today's video is for. But I'm going to save that for later in the video because we actually have another great trade to talk about.
Are you there? It's me, Lasmeister General. I had
But here's one little wrinkle that to be Carlos Santana. This will be his third. Not much into a guy. Naylor replacement with a walk, but that knuckle 8 years old is trust Peter Bendix because he used to be with the Rays, and we know what the Rays do with players that we don't really know about. So that's the Jesus Luzardo to the Phillies trade in a nutshell. Now for the moment that you've all been waiting for, let's see a Guardians reaction to Josh Naylor being shipped out to the Diamondbacks. Currently, Josh Naylor is 27 years old, but by the time that the 2025 season comes around, he'll be 28 years old. Now, let me try and explain Josh Naylor and his career thus far in Cleveland. So he was acquired from the Padres a few years ago. He was in that big Franmil Reyes, Mike Clevenger trade. Also, I completely forgot about this, but that knuckleballer that we all know and love in MLB The Show, Matt Waldron, he was sent from Cleveland with Mike Clevenger for Josh Naylor. The more you know. But anyways, Josh Naylor really struggled to begin his career with the Guardians, but in 2022, he found his stride. He popped off for 20 home runs and a 120 OPS plus. He got even better out of nowhere. He looked like a contact hitter. He hit 310 in 2023 with a whopping 130 OPS plus. Then this past season in 2024, he was an RBI machine. He had 31 home runs and 108 RBIs. And defensively, I know he's not great with the range or anything like that, but take it from me as a guy who watched Josh Naylor pretty often, he's fantastic at scoops and picks. He's great at that open thing. If someone makes a bad throw, he's going to make up for it. And that's why people are asking, Fuzzy, what do you make of this trade? Where are you going to find that power production in your minor system? Or do you think you're going to go grab another guy? Well, yes, the Guardians already replaced Josh Naylor. Before we talk about that replacement, let's talk about the cons of Josh Naylor. Josh Naylor had an awful second half of 2024. He had a 717 OPS in the second half, and that's just a smidge better than his career OPS of 682 in the
season. He had some of the worst at-bats I've ever seen. His pitch recognition seemingly has gotten worse every single season. He barely bats .220 versus lefties, and he's a free agent after next year. So I don't know if this is going to be a rental for the Diamondbacks, and then they give the keys to the city to a different guy. Maybe they shuffle some guys around. A lot of Guardians fans have weighed in and said, hey, Diamondbacks fans, a con that you have to consider, and I fluctuate with my weight a lot, so I've struggled with my weight all my life, so I'm not judging, but the Josh Naylor weight arc, it's interesting. But when Josh Naylor is going right and he's able to play a full 150-ish games, and maybe weight has something to do with him dipping off in the second half, he's insane when healthy. He had 20 home runs, 58 RBIs, and an 840 OPS in his first 72 games last year. That's very, very good production. You can't find that very often from a 27-year-old first baseman. Maybe you don't think it's fair to criticize his weight, but when you're playing that many games at a premium position, you want to make sure that if you're investing that much into a guy, that he can make it a full 162 and then into October. I think that's fair, but I know a lot of people are going to say, hey, that's out of bounds, Fuzzy. Dude, I struggle with my weight. I get it. So that is the Christian Walker replacement in Arizona, Josh Naylor. Who is the Josh Naylor replacement in Cleveland? Well, right now it seems to be Carlos Santana. This will be his third stint with Cleveland. He's going to be 39 years old, and he absolutely mashed lefties last year. So he's getting $12 million to most likely be a platoon DH first baseman with Kyle Manzardo. Check this out. Santana hit .290 with a .935 OPS plus versus lefties. 935 OPS plus, that would be insane. Sorry about that. A 935 OPS versus lefties last year. He also won a Gold Glove, so he can maybe shed some wisdom onto Kyle Manzardo, who's not very good defensively. Like, hey, Kyle, this is how you pick it. This is how you go backhand. This is how you know how far to get off once you're not covering your position anymore. He's a valuable commodity, and I'm down with this. Kyle Manzardo versus righties. Carlos Santana shedding his defensive wisdom on Manzo and raking lefties. Yes, sir, that replaces Naylor right there. But now let's talk about who the Guardians got in return for Josh Naylor. So the first small thing, they get a competitive B pick. It's a draft pick that's usually like a second, third, fourth round pick. But let's focus on 26-year-old Slade Cinconi, one of my favorite names in baseball. He was a first rounder back in 2022. He's got first round pedigree. He doesn't walk anyone, and his fastball can get up to 98 miles an hour. But the problem is, we just talked about he doesn't walk anyone. Sometimes he has the same issue as Emmanuel Clase. He's too accurate. He throws too many strikes. But here's one little wrinkle that I discovered about Slade Cinconi. Three teams tried to acquire him over the last year. Cleveland and the Tampa Bay Rays. Who do we know as the pitching factories in baseball? The Rays and the Guardians. So what do those two franchises see in Slade? Well, he's 6'4", he's young, so there's a lot of team control. He has elite extensions. Let me try and explain extensions. So again, Slade throws about 96 on average, but he can get up to 98 miles an hour. Extension simply is how far are you extending towards home plate before you throw the ball. So basically, if you have two guys who throw 98, but one guy has longer extension, the perceived velocity of the guy was wrong.
Yeah, I can.
Extension might have to be 100 miles an hour, even though it's not 100 miles an hour, but the perceived velocity, you have less time to see it, it's perceived at a higher velocity. I mean, we just saw Cleveland turn Matthew Boyd into prime Sandy Koufax, and they made Ben Lively almost look like an ace. Yeah, you're telling me 26-year-old former first Slade Cinconi is going to the pitching lab, the Voodoo Magic Guardians? Yeah, sign me up. Some might call it a police job. I think that Josh Naylor is going to be an absolute maniac with the Arizona Diamondbacks, but we were never going to retain him. That's not how the Guardians work. They don't like guys who chase. That's why Andres Gimenez is gone. That's why Josh Naylor is gone. And they're going to rely on a Kyle Manzardo.
Yeah, they got a picture for him, and then a draft pick. Hey, I'm finna get off and go eat. You heard me?